Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Good evening, everyone. It is me, the Race Lambroni. Like I was saying, I wanted to try something different tonight since I do opening shifts on Mondays and Saturdays. So obviously, you know, I'm unable to do any of my regular streams on those days. So it came to me this morning. I've been wanting to work on my fanfics. I've been wanting to work on my fanfics more, and I thought, why not do some nice, relaxing style streams with doing these, giving you guys an inside look into what it is I write. So as obviously you know, I am the Race Lambroni. Give me a second. As you all know by now, I like to have it up on my iPad to keep an eye on stuff. And since this is the first time, I've got it also actually up on the TV, on the PlayStation. So let's do something different. So, welcome to my Fanfic account, Fanfiction. Some of the better stories I have ever read. If you all remember, last year I did a reading of Forsaken. Still one of my favorites. But obviously, then over here I've got what I have written. The first ever fanfic I wrote called Life in the Fast Lane. A crossover between MLP and NASCAR, with the main character being Applejack. Definitely one of my most successful ones. 19 likes, 22 dislikes, and it just recently eclipsed 1,000 views. And then the one I am going to be working on tonight is my Fallout Equestria one, Beginning Anew. Now, yes, it is my most downvoted one, but it is also my most upvoted one. Then I did a one-shot with Twilight and Rarity. I really had fun writing it. And now the most recent one I have posted is a crossover between my first dive into Equestria Girls with Street Outlaws. Equestria Girls and the show on Discovery Channel, Street Outlaws. I will be working on that one on Saturday. But again, tonight is all about Beginning Anew. Gotta get my PlayStation remote away. Okay. Now I know, obviously, the last time I had made an update was well over a year ago. But I have been slowly working on Chapter 5. My goal for this stream, is to get a lot more of it done. Ooh. Hello, MLP Death Dealer 32. Welcome. Now, yep, getting to know your companions. Now, I had made promises because I had been told before that the story had been too action oriented up to this point. So I had thought I would make Chapter 5 more. Try to make it more about character development. Now, for those of you who don't know about my stories, Fallout Equestria Beginning Anew is between the main character focuses are one of my OCs, Velvet Melody, who, as you can obviously tell, has a connection tied with Velvet Remedy from the original Fallout Equestria, in the fact that they are both healers, they both love singing. The biggest difference between the two, Velvet, as we all know, Remedy, as we all know, likes to solve things diplomatically first. Always tried to talk things out first. Where my Velvet Melody, she would be more inclined to go in guns blazing of anything before trying to reason or talk it out. I know that is probably the biggest reason why this story has had so many downvotes, is because of much of the similarities that it seems like I just ripped Velvet Remedy off and all that. I am trying to make sure Melody is as far different from Remedy as possible. So, as we all know, her and her best friend is Purple Star. That is the OC of another friend of mine, a longtime friend. They obviously are the main characters, and so far the other two characters that have joined their party, Strawberry Blossom is the OC of another friend of mine, another great friend of mine, who allowed me to put her into the story, and is saying I have done a pretty good job of keeping her personality like how he originally intended. And then Rose Campbell is the OC of my own mom, who I helped design and create for her. Her obviously originally thing was in this story. And anyone who has read yeah, I know, but it's more along the line not of the downvotes of getting me down and losing the motivation. It's that I've just been incredibly busy, and I just never have found the time to try and get back on and update. So let's see, where was I last? Okay, so this scene I was doing obviously, after everything that had happened at the hospital, Velvet is really worn out, so she obviously had fallen asleep for a long time. How long did I say? No, I did not. It would definitely be a couple hours. So, obviously afterwards, what did I put? Yeah, Rose helping Purple fiddle with a combat shotgun that, if you guys have been reading, combat shotgun that I said that she had found at 5280 Field. Now, a bit more backstory is that I based my story here around where I live, which is Inglewood, Colorado, outskirts to Denver, Colorado. So, which is why Maine Enver, my friend who's OC of Strawberry, helped me come up with that. There was really no way we could think of to incorporate the D, but whatever. Maine Enver. So obviously 5280 Field is referencing Mile High Stadium, the football field for the Denver Broncos. But she found the shotgun at the field in one of the concession stands, and at first it had seen some better days, obviously being exposed to the... I use my hands a lot, don't I? Coach Tonelli, that is your influence. But obviously being exposed to the elements. So then at the first stop at Strawberry's little hideaway in an old apartment, not apartment, I forgot what it was, but it had to do with tools, you know. So there she took it apart, was able to clean it up a little, make it a bit more efficient. So here in this scene, Rose, who has a lot more experience in the wasteland then the three of them combined is helping her take it back apart and probably try and fix a few things. Obviously, Strawberry is nowhere to be found. She is out on the balcony. Let's see, what did I do? Her grip on the paintbrush tightened as I could see that she had been crying. It's been almost 3 years since my whole stable was slaughtered. Heads up, this story is rated M for mature, right? That's how the rating goes. Obviously, as you can see, gore, violence, death. When I get a breath. But so expect some cussing and all that. She then brought the paintbrush close to her chest, trying her best to hold back her sobs, only to have the damn wall break. Damn, as in, like an actual dam. Damn wall break as she broke down crying. Now, this is a little thing that my friend told me. Strawberry's mother's special talent is painting. So when I asked him if there was something that Strawberry could be carrying around to resemble her parents, he suggested a paintbrush that her mother would have used. So that is the little origin thing behind this paintbrush. Immediately, I wrapped the pink mare in a hug and held her close, letting her get it all out as she sobbed into my shoulder. Gently, I ran my hooves along her back, trying to help calm her down and let her know that I'm here for her. I've only known this mare a few... Let's see here. At this point in the story... let's see. How long have they been on the outside? Think... It's not even been 2 days. So I think I've only known this mare not even 2 days. And I already... Cap lock. I already consider her a very close friend. Strawberry didn't hesitate. Yes, didn't hesitate to fling her full legs around me and buried her head. Damn, this is what happened. I'm a fast typer, so this is what happens. Which is why sometimes when my stories are posted, that sometimes there's some mistakes. It's because I am a fast typer. And buried her head into my chest does not have an A. Hold on. I forgot to let Twitter know. Where am I at? Here I am. I am now live. Come watch me get creative in my writing. Boop. Okay. Buried her head into my chest. Whoops. What button did I press? Buried her head into my chest. Let's see here. Strawberry didn't hesitate to fling her full legs around me and buried her head into my chest. Just my fur helped muffle her subs. Ruffle her subs. Is she... Is she... Ah, that was fast. Got a like on the tweet, whatever. Let's see. As she held me close in a bone-crushingly tight hug. Obviously, that is referencing to the kind of hugs that Ms. Pinkamena Diane Pie gave. Diane Pie gave. Now, before anyone asks, I have not decided how long after the bombs fell that this story takes place. I have said it's 200 years later. So that would pretty much put this at around the same time as the original Fallout Equestria. Maybe a few months before Little Pip exited Stable 2. I definitely want my story. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I definitely want my story to happen before the original. Got Rarity again. Crushingly tight hug. All. Oops, that's not a file. Here escaped. What's this? Oh! Yes! Yes! I see it! I see it! Very well done. Very well done, my friend. Here. There you go. I followed you back. I've given you a follow back, my friend. And I give you a like and a retweet. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's see here. Escaped my lungs, and I tried gasping for breath. I continued gently rubbing my hoof on her back. Oops, I just miss them so much. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, here, let's see, where is it at? I know it. Don't I have it on my phone? Where is it? It is not on my phone. Okay, so better yet, not YouTube, damn it. Grr. Hold on. I have a picture here of my friend's OC. Given yes, it's an Equestria Girls version, but here we go. Media. Give me a second. It is in here somewhere. Yes, it is an Equestria Girls version, but that is what Strawberry Blossom looks like, basically. From what he has told me, the pony design is based off of Flitter, Cloud Chaser's sister, but in a Earth Pony version. I know Strawberry. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I know how you feel, but I am here for you. I am here for you. Here for you. And whenever does not have a B. Whenever, too many E's. Whenever you need me. Whenever you need me. I gently leaned my head against hers. Holding her close to allow her to let her emotions out. To let her emotions out while the mist from the downpour fluttered, that's not how, that's not what we, while the mist from the downpour wafted down over the balcony. Yay! Down over the balcony. I remember all too well Auntie Rosa doing the same thing. Same thing. Is that two words? 2 words or one? It's 2. The same thing for me when my parents died. When my parents died. Parents died. I couldn't stop crying for days afterwards. Couldn't stop crying for days afterwards. Sometime later, Strawberry slowly calmed down and eased her embrace on me, allowing me to get a full breath in, but I didn't let her go until she felt sometime later. Strawberry slowly calmed down and eased her embrace on me, allowing me to get a full breath in, but I didn't let her go until she felt ready. Her forelegs soon let me go, and she ripped. That's not it. She ripped her muzzle, sniffling a little. Thank you, Velvet. Yeah, thank you, Velvet. really needed that. Really needed that. So we're back down at art, at the paintbrush. Should look down at the paintbrush. Look back down at the paintbrush. Paintbrush. Her eyes. Puffy and bloodshot from all the crying. Sorry, just a little sore. Thank you, Velvet. I really needed that. All the crying, but smiled nonetheless. No problem. No problem, sure. Yeah, no, this is a nickname for her. No problem, Barry. Now, let's head back in. Let's head back inside before we get sucked. Before we get sucked again. Before we get sucked again. I really don't feel like catching a cold out. I don't feel like catching a cold out here. Out here in this goddess forsaken, in this goddess forsaken hellhole. Exclamation point. Couldn't help. Apparently I spelled that wrong. Aha, there we go. Couldn't help but giggle a little as I magicked open the sliding door. Open the sliding door and open the sliding door. Strawberry laughed at my Strawberry laughed at my comment. Strawberry laughed at my comment, and I simply smiled. Hearing my friend happy again as we headed back inside. As we headed back inside. Right, I do 3 down, right? Yep, 3 down. Close the door behind. We close the door behind us. I closed the door behind us to make sure no rain got inside. The torrent didn't want to let up anytime soon, so it was best if we stayed inside. Rose had made her way into the kitchen and looked to be, let's see, how do I want to word that? Rose had made her way into the kitchen and looked to be planning dinner. Which I'm sure she hadn't been expecting guests. Let alone 3 mares that she would be joining. That's one too many N's. Should be joining out on an epic adventure. Purple. Out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Close the door behind us to make sure no rain got inside. The torrent didn't want to let up anytime soon, so it was best if we stayed inside. Rose had made her way into the kitchen and looked to be planning dinner, which I'm sure she hadn't been expecting guests, let alone 3 mares that she would be joining out on an epic adventure with. Purple was still over at the desk, fiddling with her shotgun. Now I'm obviously gonna tell you I'm not gonna be able to get this chapter out tonight because of how much I have planned for it. Let's see here. Let's see here. She was too engrossed with something in the firing mechanism. Something in the firing mechanism to notice that Strawberry and myself had entered, but Rose did. There your lasses are. There your lasses are. Why were the both of you standing out in the bloody rain? Standing out in the bloody rain. I know. The overhang keeps most of the water out, but you both still look a little dump. Now, obviously, again, Rose is supposed to have an Irish accent, since that is more the majority of my family's bloodline over on my mum's side of the family. So I asked her, and she allowed me, and she was full go with her OC having an Irish accent. So it's been kind of fun trying to write her with using an Irish accent and terminology, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job. Bloody hell! It's 11:36. Hey, when I said late night, I really meant late night. The older mare looked over at us as we entered Strawberry. We both shook ourselves off a little, sending little droplets of water flying. He wasn't kidding about us being a little damp. Too many ways. How long have I even been going for anyway? It's not helpful when I can't see. Stats for nerds. So, I mean, like, I've only added this much, and it's about 400 some odd words. Maybe I'm guessing it's because I'm just a little tired. I might just end it here, and I'm just having a little trouble focusing on some stuff. But yeah, so I liked doing this. expect more streams like this on Mondays and Saturday nights. So tune back in this coming Saturday, and I will be working on Chris Rigo's Street Outlaws. It's at 126 views. That might be for the fact that I have added it to a whopping 8 groups. Yeah, I know, 3 weeks. I last updated this on February 27th. But that is going to change on Saturday. So, thank you everyone so much for showing up. Thank you, MLP Death Dealer 32. Thank you for stopping by and adding a little commentary. So, hope to see more of you in the future. But, you all know. So, expect a regular video game stream tomorrow. I will be finally diving in. Okay, I have started playing it. But, be expecting Fortnite tomorrow around sometime in the early afternoon. So, thank you all so much for stopping by. You all know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, go support on Patreon, follow me on Twitter, come take a look at all the stuff I've written here on Fanfiction. And until tomorrow, I am the Race Lamperoni, signing out.